Research has shown that Tuesdays, midday, is the most stressful time of the work week. Yeah, I would have told you Mondays for sure. But what happens is that on Mondays, we know it's going to be stressful. Oh, gotta go back to work on Monday, right? And we're catching up on all the things that have happened Friday through Sunday. I mean, there's probably requests have come in, emails, notifications, who knows, things happen over the weekend. We have to catch up on that, catch up on any work we didn't get done from the week before. And then things just kind of like explode on Monday morning. And we're spending all day running around just trying to catch up. And then Tuesday happens, right? Tuesday happens. And then like the actual work for that week starts to pile up. And then sometime between 10:30 and 2:30, we have that oh no moment. Oh no, there's so much to do this week. I don't know how I'm gonna get it done. So many meetings, have to catch up, have to do this. And we get stressed. And it's so funny. When I was first getting into business development a few years ago, my mentor told me to actually reach out to people either Tuesdays mid-morning or mid-afternoon. She said that people would for sure pick up their phone or answer to an email during that time and to not worry about Mondays and Fridays. And there was some logic and merit to that. But then this research came up that that's actually the time that people are stressed, and they might answer your phone call, but they might be really agitated or stressed out or not as willing to schedule time for you later on. Also, Friday afternoons, right? Friday afternoons are the worst. They're the worst for productivity. They're the worst for meetings. I have standing meetings every week on Friday afternoons. They're with a group of people that I've been working with for a long time. It's pretty laid back and it works for us because that's when we can get together. And I used to have so many meetings on Friday afternoons that I said that, well, Friday's like the new Monday because it's just meetings all day. But I also know that I'm not going to have like a big brainstorming or workshop session on a Friday afternoon because people are either literally not in the office, they're like out on PTO, or they're taking the afternoon off, or they have checked out mentally because they're done with the week and they're thinking about their weekend. So I'm not going to ask for them to like get really engaged on a Friday afternoon. I try not to. And then Tuesdays through Thursdays, those are good meeting days. I also try not to schedule late in the afternoon, either meetings or deliverables. I mean, I try really hard not to schedule big project deliverables for Friday close of business. And it's kind of natural and easy to do that, right? You're like, I'm gonna work all week and I'll get this to you by Friday. Well, Friday comes and then people are mentally checked out or physically checked out. And so they're not gonna be there whenever boop, your email comes. So then I usually wait until Mondays to actually send that big project deliverable, even if it's done on Fridays. And same thing if it's done at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday, I might wait until Wednesday at 7 and do a schedule send for that to go out because I want whatever I'm doing to be at the top of the inbox. If it's really important, if it's a project deliverable, if it's just great information that I want a lot of people to know, if it's a request for information, it's going at the top of their inbox first thing in the morning. So I shoot between 7 and 8. Sometimes it's a little earlier depending on the person and depending on the client. That's right, 6 o'clock emails depending on the person because I know that they usually are at the office. They start their workday at 6. And if I know that, I want to catch them early. And they always respond within like 5 minutes because they're doing nothing else at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. But I know if I wait until 10 or 9, their day started and they're probably busy doing something. So I'm just very mindful about when I schedule and when I send different project deliverables or schedule meetings, and also knowing that Tuesday afternoons and Tuesday mornings are stressful. I just, try not to have really important work happening during that time with my clients or coworkers. I try to use that time to really focus on either the meeting that I'm in or the work that I have to get done. And that's usually like my to-do list time, my planning period. So yeah, those are my time management strategies for the week. I wanted to share that with you so you can start thinking about when you're sending out information or scheduling different meetings. What works for you though? Like you probably know something that I don't. So please share your tips. I would love to hear from you. Thanks, y'all.